Right, so I have improved my stomach sickness by simply cutting out honey. I've cut out honey, and in the past 3 days, I have not been getting any symptoms. So I think it's pretty obvious that honey is likely my problem. I took honey too far, drinking it like water, as I was telling people, and that I think I looked on ChatGPT and asked what honey could have been doing to me, and it sounds like it's the acid. I've always had problems with bee pollen, so I stayed away from bee pollen. But then I've consumed a lot of honey over the years. But then lately it's just been, the past few months, it's really caught up with me and caused problems in my stomach. And it's sugar that I've been addicted to. Like, I really enjoy consuming honey, but the sickness that it was causing, it was like nothing else I've ever experienced. And cutting back seems to have improved that. Yesterday I got like close to sick, but didn't really hit. And then today, not so much at all. It's just been relaxed. My stomach's been relaxed. I've been abusing honey for too long. And I mean, I never really grew up consuming a lot of honey, so I can live without it. I turned to it just out of laziness. I chose honey as just something to quickly get in my stomach with bread and peanuts, and I tried not to consume too much honey during the bread and peanuts, like sandwiches, honey, peanut and honey sandwich. That just doesn't seem like it's a smart idea anymore. But it's so addicting. Like, I'm trying to figure out things I can do to replace honey. That craving for honey is still kind of strong, and now I'm trying to figure out things I can do to replace that. And I don't want to turn to raisins or dates again, because they cause a lot of gas. Alright, I get a lot of gas problems with dried fruits. So now I'm afraid of afraid of dried fruits. They can get really bad, the problems that result from them. And then honey now is showing that it can get really bad when I abuse that as well. So, I mean, a balanced diet is key. This is sometimes what I have in my car isn't always a balance, and I get hungry and desperate, and to fight the hunger is not something I want to do. And yeah, I just want to be able to keep my stomach filled. I want good stomach fillers, but I don't want to be getting sick as a result. So I got to think about alternatives besides honey, because that sick feeling really was not pleasant. I think honey is it. I think I'd narrowed it to the honey just on 3 days. Okay, spent 3 days. So that's my conclusion. I mean, I can give it longer time and see if anything develops. Bad water. I could eat something still that could get me my stomach sickness, but it seems that the honey is the primary thing. And is it the type of honey, or is it really just my overconsumption of it? Have I been buying bad honey, or is it just I've been abusing it too much? That's either way. I mean, they warn you that babies in their first year of infancy should not be consuming honey because of issues there with the fungus or something, spores. Well, I might have some kind of overgrowth, that you know, it could tear down, could really hurt a baby, and a baby really doesn't know. How does the baby give feedback on if they got honey at a young age and were feeling sick, kind of like me? They might get this kind of sickness. This might be the baby sickness, or it's just you're compromised. So I just want to turn to other alternative forms of food, and we'll wait for the honey. I still got honey sitting in my car. I'm a little hesitant to toss it, so maybe I could have a spoonful here and there, but I just get overzealous with it. When I start consuming it, I just want to fill up my stomach and just be full. And so, I mean, I'll keep it, but it'll be for emergencies, and I need to have discipline with it. I mean, I've already cut out corn syrup, all chemically made sugars. I've cut out all sugars, and I thought honey, you know, if I'm going to have sugar and give into it, honey will be it. But now honey can't be it if I'm going to be getting this sick stomach problem. So the simple, you know, sugars are just too much, and I need to have more discipline in my diets. That's what it's come down to with this. So that's an update on that situation with my sick stomach. I know the source, and I want to make improvements on that. Okay.